Hello, vinyl community. It's Berkshire Mike. I'm back in my living room because the light's better. Um, my little room's great for playing music in, but it's not very good for doing videos in. I'll need to buy one of those stupid lights that all you professional YouTubers have, instead of just using my phone like I do. But until then, I'm back in here. This is a long overdue 10 outstanding punk albums, in my opinion. I didn't sort of stop doing them because I was sick. I didn't have any records. I just thought, most people are saying, oh, is that all he likes, punk? And I wanted to show that I didn't just like punk, although I do love punk. But the first one then, Return of the Giant Slits. It's an excellent album, if you like the Slits. If you don't, if you've never heard the Slits, or you think, oh, they'll be punk, you'll be disappointed. It is an excellent album. It's probably my favourite Slits album, actually, because they've gone from the reggae sound that they developed and did on Cut to notch it up a bit. This is more dub, and it's fantastic. I mean, Earthbeat, or what is it? Face Place and Walkabout's the first side. There's not a bad track on it. B-side, Difficult Fun, Animal Space, yeah, that was a single, and Improperly Dressed and Life on Earth. Fantastic album, produced by Dennis Bovell, The Slits and Dick Odell. And to be honest, I don't know who any of them are. Not that it means anything, but this is a demonstration, not for sale album. In a sleeve, got pictures of the band, and the label is CBS, but it's a custom label. Excellent album of Slits reggae stuff that they did. I mean, it's unlike any other band from that era, I think, apart from proper dub albums. Next, fantastic group, still doing the rounds now. Mission accomplished, but the beat goes on, The Rezillos. They'd actually split up when they brought this out. Top of the Pops, Mystery Action, Somebody's Going to Get Their Head Kicked In Tonight, Thunderbirds A Go, which is fantastic. I mean, there's a video doing the rounds at the moment from Janice Long's show, them doing that, and it's fantastic. If I knew how to link it onto here, I would do it. Cold Wars, Teen Beat, No, and the B-side, Land of a Thousand Dancers, I Need You, Getting Me Down, which is great. Culture Shock, Ballroom Blitz, the old sweet song. My Baby Does Good Sculptures, and it finishes with Destination Venus, probably their greatest song. Recorded on location at Glasgow Apollo, December the 23rd, 1978. And they knew they were splitting up at this point, and this was a farewell bash. They'd already done 2 farewell gigs in London, but they went home to say bye-bye. Real, and for real, excellent band. And on the video, if you do get to watch it, it's got my friend Mitch running on as a roadie, helping out. And he's in a full Rezillos boiler suit. It's great. Right, another fantastic album. Goddess of Punk. People might say, oh, that's not punk. Well, I think it's punk. Everybody at the time thought it was punk. Easter by Patti Smith. Great. Well, I didn't show you the label on that. It's just a sale label for the Rezillos. I know people like to see labels for some silly reason. But there you go. Right, back to Patti Smith, Easter. Excellent album. It's got Till Victory, Space Monkey, Because the Night, which was a big hit, Ghost Dance, Babylog, Rock and Roll Nigger, Privilege Set Me Free, We Three, 25th Floor, High on Rebellion, and Easter. And it's produced by Jimmy Levine, 1978. Fantastic album. Arista Records. And look a bit worse for wear. It's a great album. Fantastic album. Now this one I've shown before on a what I bought thing. Adverts. Cast of Thousands. They hated the cover, and I don't blame them. It's very saccharine. This didn't do very well. It was a change of pace in the adverts, and some of us loved it, but a lot of the punks that weren't really into them but liked them because they were punks sort of switched off at this point because they weren't Gary Gilmore's eyes anymore. But there's some fantastic songs on it. I mean, Cast of Thousands, the single, the Adverts, My Place, superb. Male Assault, Television's Over, another single, and My Place was a single. Fate of Criminals, excellent song. He was a fantastic, TV Smith, fantastic songwriter. He's like a poet. Love Songs, excellent song. I Surrender, oh, sublime. I Looked at the Sun, and I Will Walk You Home. It is not a bad song on this. I think it's getting the appreciation now that it deserved, but at the time it did not. Richard Strange played on it as a guest synthesizer. Tom Newman played on it. And 1979, RCA. Years ahead of its time. Fantastic album. TV Smith is fantastic. And thanks to Mike PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, I've got a signed album by him. So thank you very much, Mike. The Drones. Further Temptations. Horrible album cover. But a great album. This is 500 copies on pink vinyl record store day re-release. I used to have the original, and I mean Bone Idol, the single. Everybody knows Bone Idol, do they? Corgi Crap, Movement, No More Time, City Drones, Just Want to Be Myself, Lift Off the Bands, and because this is a re-release, it's got bonus tracks on of Lookalikes, Corgi Crap, Just Want to Be Myself, and Bone Idol, the singles. But superb album. Original punk rock, excellent. Another overlooked album, artist, Elvis Costello, this year's model. Fantastic. He's got a fantastic songwriting ability, and Not everybody likes his voice. Obviously, if you do, you do. And I know there's a few people on the VC, like George, who love him. He's great live. There's the original in there. There's the label. Rad. No action. This year's girl. The beat. Pump it up. Pump it up is great. Little triggers. And you belong to me. And hand in hand. I don't want to go to Chelsea, which everybody knows. Lip Service. Great song. Living in Paradise. Lipstick Vogue. And Night Rally. It's a complete album with fantastic songs. I don't think there's any filler in it. It's up to you to tell us how you think in your comments, but great. Right, one doesn't get much played, to be honest, in this house, but when I do I think, oh, I should play that more often. The Cure, The Top. Shake Dog Shake, excellent song. Bird Mad Girl, Wailing Wall, Give Me It, and Dressing Up. The Caterpillar, Pig in the Mirror, and The Empty World, and Banana Fish Bones, and The Top. Excellent punk goth, superb album. Robert Smith is great, and okay, he looks a bit daft now, still with his hair and his makeup like a 4-year-old puts on, but it kind of knock his ability. Great. The Cure. Sadly under owned in my collection, which has to be rectified at some point. I've got this in a CD of best of. I keep planning on buying his debut and his other ones, but I never get round to it. There's so many nice things that Ben Rangan shows. But I'll get them eventually, and they're superb. Right, from my neck of the woods, my proper neck of the woods, Undertones from Londonderry, or Derry, depending on which side of the fence you sit. I don't know why everybody gets ahead up about calling it Londonderry when even the apprentice boys of Derry call themselves apprentice boys of Derry, and you can't get much more Protestant than the apprentice boys of Derry. But that's politics. That's probably the only gripe they've got for it, because it's politics. They probably don't care, and they probably call it Derry themselves. But this is a fantastic double album of West Bank songs, best of 78 to 83. I mean, what more needs to be said, really? Purple vinyl, forgot about that. Lovely booklet, nice photos, little story, all the info about the songs, and the other one is the same, single covers. Undertones are fantastic. I saw them in Newcastle. And Fergal Sharkey came on wearing one of those snorkel coats he used to have back in the day. I think he's probably even wearing one on here. Yeah, he is. He's wearing one on the swing there. Snorkel coat. You could do it right up, and it came out like this. You could only get them back in the day, I think. Everybody had them at school and stuff. But he came on wearing one of them. and he was singing. You couldn't see him. You just had to, and you know, all the big hot lights, and the place was boiling. The sweat was dripping off him, poor going around. And I thought, he's not here, is he? That's a roadie, and they're just playing backing tape. But no, last songs or whatever, he took it off. It was Fergal Sharkey. Why he did the whole gig in a snorkel coat, I do not know. The sweat must have been dripping off him. But then again, I saw Teardrop Explodes in a full flying suit, fur-lined flying suit, and he was climbing up on the monitor and jumping off and everything. Did the whole gig in a fur-lined flying suit. You know what them jackets are like. I mean, I used to own one. Never wore it, never got cold enough to wear one. But you think, mad. Anyway, great album. Mad. I mean, it's got them all on here. I forgot to mention the songs. I mean, True Confessions, Teenage Kicks, Jimmy Jimmy, When Saturday Comes, Perfect Cousin, Get Over You, Forever Paradise, Bittersweet. Not a bad song on it. Get it. Next, one of my favourite groups, Devo. This is Devo, Hardcore Devo Volume 1, which, as you would expect, is full of Devo oddities. Fantastic. There's a thing with Bougie Boy on it. And this one has 4-track recordings made in Akron, Ohio between April 1974 and December 77. And it's got Mechanical Man, Auto Mowdown, Space Girl Blues, Social Fools, Sue Balls, Can't Get No Satisfaction, Joggo Homo. B-side is Golden Energy, Buttered Beauties, Midget, I'm a Potato, Ugalato, Stop, Look and Listen, Oh No and Mongoloid. All early versions of them and fantastic. Very much what they've done in the art box and they've just released. But yeah, you cannot fault Devo. I don't think. If you like them. I mean, if you don't like them, you think they're shite. But and the 10th one, Theatre of Hate, Original Sin Live. There's the songs, fantastic. Original Sin, Dojo. Bought this when I was over in Germany. Original Sin, Westworld, The Clan, Conquistador, Poppies, Incinerator, Judgment Hymn, 63, Rebel Without a Brain, and Legion. 1985. Every single song is fantastic. And it starts fantastic and just gets better and better and better. One of the best live bands you'll ever see, I think, Theatre of Hate. And Spear of Destiny. It's the same band, really. Cannot do anything wrong in my eyes. Theatre of Hate. Check them out if you have never heard them. If you have heard them, then you'll agree with us, I'm sure. Excellent band. So there you go. 10 outstanding punk rock albums. And I'll do some more if this gets any views. And thanks for watching. Take care.